Hey, we're back again. Another episode. This time, part 2. Oh, yeah, here with my good buddy, Kipper Doodles.
What are we, though?
Grappling idiots.
Grappling stupid bastards?
Yeah, right.
Grappling grumpy bitches.
Can you call what we do grappling, or is it more like flailing in pajamas?
It's close.
It's close.
It's close.
Yeah.
It's close.
Grappling dads, for you first-timers here. If you made it this far, enjoy.
You ain't going anywhere if you've been here this long.
So today we have a part number 2 of breadth versus depth of knowledge. The last time I was having a heated debate with Kroyler over text about what is better, because I wanted to do depth of knowledge. I'm like, I'm just going to pick a couple things from each position
And be really good at
get
them.
really good so that I can, actually get good at something. And he was telling me that that's stupid.
Dumb.
Well, it was a little bit semantics, to be fair.
It was. It was funny watching the
Yeah.
conversation because I don't really chime in as much. I just
Right.
read you morons talking.
That's fun. So, yeah, I think, I don't want to say he misunderstood what I was talking about, but I didn't articulate what I was meaning by it. Like, I want to concentrate on a few more basic things. And, still learn everything else, but I just want to kind of, I don't know, shore up my basics, basically. See what I did there? No?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you were just trying to say, I want to get better at these certain things, not forget everything else, but just work on these. But the way you put it came across as, I don't give a fuck about everything else. I'm going to do with this and only this every day, all day.
This is true. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you did that on purpose to be a prick. But, whatever.
No, I think I was just stupid.
Oh, that too.
Pricking comes naturally to me, Kip.
That's weird.
Fun.
And not surprising.
So this is a Kroyler's Pro novel. It's not a tip anymore. This is
Good Lord, man.
Pro novel. I've got another 2 pages of awesome. We're gonna get through it. So, want to get started?
Yes.
Because if we don't get started, we're gonna be here all night.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, dude, we could be here for 3 days on that.
Nobody wants that.
Why does he do this to us?
Well,
You're killing trees, you son of a bitch. We print these.
we only print it because I suck at reading it on my phone.
Well, it's so funny when your fucking screen locks. You're like, tap, 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 tap. Fuck.
I lose my spot.
And then you'll be talking. We're like kind of doing our tangent. And like I can just see you stop talking and you're touching your screen. Tap, tap. Trying to keep it open.
Yeah, I actually got you read the text from Kroyler going, motherfucker, you really can't read. Like, it's not all my fault. I'll give you a 90-10, but it's not all my fault.
You motherfucker, you can't read.
No, I cannot.
It hurts, but true.
Yeah, well.
There's a reason why I don't read, though.
Oh,
because I'm illiterate.
Dude, you are so much worse than I am.
I'm
terrible.
super bad.
All right. Kroyler's Pro novel, breadth versus depth of knowledge. Last time, we discussed breadth of knowledge.
Are we done yet?
Yes.
Just checking.
This time, we will explore depth of knowledge. What is depth of knowledge? It seems pretty self-explanatory, but clearly
I don't think it really is. It's a weird way of saying it. Breadth and depth it's not correct, obviously, but it is knowing something really well. It's depth. Depth could be many different things. The ocean's really deep, right? That's a lot of fucking shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not just one thing. It's a lot of different shit.
It's wide and deep. Ha.
Yeah. Ha!
Face. Semantics that.
We're
fucker.
proving nothing. Thanks for trying to help me bullshit, though. I do appreciate it.
I do what I can.
True friends.
Forever. All right. Let me clear my throat right in the mic. People like that, I hear.
Heard good things.
Refer to the last episode for a full definition. However, short and simple definition is shallow knowledge implies you understand the technique very superficially, meaning you can follow the steps to a technique and are capable of pulling the technique off in a roll. Furthermore, depth of knowledge implies knowing all the intricacies of each step of the technique, all the minute details, the reason why they're all relevant and why they're all necessary, understanding how each of those details come together, the timing of the technique, where that technique fits into the flow of the fight, all of the variations and modifications that can be performed, all of the setups into and out of the specific techniques. That was one sentence.
That was simple?
That was
Hold on.
That was one sentence, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me put it simply. Or incredibly complex in a run-on sentence.
That was it. So my daughter's memorizing the Gettysburg Address,
which is amazing.
And this is very Gettysburg Address-like, where they have, it's like 4 sentences, but it's like 4 really, really long sentences.
It's a book or 4 sentences. Oh, okay.
But the depth of meaning in the address, though. Hey, look, correlated it with the Gettysburg Address.
Correlate.
Look at you, Kroyler. You're like Lincoln.
No. He's a Brazilian Lincoln? What? It's weird.
That's cool.
Super weird.
Yeah. Simply, yeah. All right. So the question becomes...
That was not simple, by the way.
No, that was not simple.
I got lost.
I hope you got that, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't write it, nor could I.
Nor. I just like saying nor.
So the question becomes, how deep should our knowledge base be? Well, that's what I want to know. I can hear you swallowing your...
I'm sorry.
But that's funny.
Gulp. Everyone loves it. Probably not.
Yeah, so that was a question I posed. Like, I thought if I got really deep knowledge and just a few techniques, I would be a better Jiu Jitsuer. Does that make sense?
You'd be very efficient at
exactly
at what you were trying to do.
Yeah,
which I do definitely give him credit for pointing out that'll work on the people that it works on already.
Yeah,
it won't work on upper belts, because they're not going to let you get to that position once they figure out that's what you're going to do.
Exactly, and he had very valid points of, this is all they do. I will just simply put them in a game that they don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah,
I'll do whatever I can to not let that game happen, and game over.
Exactly, that made a lot of sense. Where in my mind, if I try to learn everything, I'm not good at anything.
Well, see, we're the same way. Like, if you give me a whole just onslaught of different shit, I'll catch maybe 1/10 of it. But if you give me 1 or 2 things, you can be pretty good at those.
Yeah, at least not horrible.
Yeah, I don't know. That's even pushing it. I wouldn't give me that much.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Should we spend our precious training time going far into the rabbit hole of a technique and potentially miss out on learning other techniques? See, that's kind of what I was getting at. Like, I was going to go down that rabbit hole.
And I still think you should. I'm such a dick. But
well,
I just don't. I still am in my argument of I don't have time. I just don't. And it comes even more evident to me as I'm doing the blue belt curriculum, which I'm feeling comfortable with.
Yeah, how's that coming, by the way?
Going very well.
Awesome.
Wish I had more time, and wish I wasn't just injured and sick and everything.
Don't forget stupid and ugly. It correlates.
Those go with every story. And I'm the pretty part of the show, so if I'm ugly, you're in trouble, sir.
How dare you? You can't grow a beard, I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's good beer. But, it's going well, but I'm doing just that list of shit is taking me a while just to get a handle on. So it's like, man, there's so much more out there. And I'm just focusing on this. I can barely do that. So it seems like, I don't know. I still think I just don't have the time to have the wide game that I want, the speed that I want to get it. Yeah. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
I'm smart.
You know what's funny?
What's up?
I still lost my place.
You fucker.
I did. I was going to put my
Do we need to get you a highlighter?
Ooh, or at least a pencil where I can just mark. I have a pencil literally right by me.
I was going to say, don't you have 2?
I do. Hey, look at that. And they're even sharpened for me.
Hey, look at that.
Nice.
I'm guessing your wife did that because that sure as hell wasn't you.
Nah.
Or the kids.
Right. Should we spend our precious training time on going far into the rabbit hole of a technique? Yes, I read this already. And potentially miss out on learning other techniques? Or should we forego true understanding in hopes of being well-rounded? Much like last week, depth of knowledge does not inherently equate to narrowness of knowledge, and shallowness of knowledge does not inherently equate to breadth of knowledge. This can be true, but it isn't always necessarily true. Okay, why can't you just make up your mind, Kroyler?
Good Lord, you went both directions there, dude. How's that fence you're standing on, you son of a bitch?
I'm going to have to start editing this shit before I read it.
I love how you pick on it and blame him. That's my favorite part of the whole Kroyler's Corner.
It's all his fault because he's not here to defend himself. It works out for me.
Oh, want to point out he caught the one time I said path.
Oh my God, that was beautiful.
Bastard.
It was beautiful. All right. You see all the time black belts that have a specific attack pattern that they have achieved the deepest level of understanding in it. Yet you would never assume that the black belt is narrow in knowledge, even though it can happen as not all black belts are created equal. So, so if you're a crappy black belt, that could be the case. Check. Got it.
I want to meet this crappy black belt.
I'm sure they exist. Have you ever seen the fake black belt outing videos?
Yes, those are my favorite. We've talked about those before.
Dude, that's the saddest shit ever. Like, oh my God, what kind of person are you?
It's so bad. Like, so bad. There's that one guy. It was a bit larger dude. Out, I think in New Jersey area or something, and or Philly. He was fucking terrible.
Oh yeah,
terrible. And people were he had his class sitting there, and they tore him a new asshole.
Yeah.
Didn't he get caught twice?
Was that him that got caught twice?
Yeah, I think it was him that got caught twice.
That is
like
sad.
He got called out once, and he's like, "Oh, whoops, haha, totally stopping." No, I'm not.
Yeah, you were a true piece of shit if you think you can get away with something like that.
Well, and the thing is,
anything.
So interesting on that tangent because we started it. I actually was talking to a person that doesn't do Jiu Jitsu. And they're like, why is that a big deal? This is a long time ago. Why? Who cares if he's teaching it wrong? Those people are just learning something they feel they're learning. I'm like, okay.
Ooh.
No.
Stupid.
Dumb bastard.
Did you hit him?
I wanted to.
You should have throat punched that motherfucker.
No, I do jiu-jitsu. I'll just choke the fuck out of him.
Why can't you do both? Options, Kip. Options.
And I just didn't know even how to answer him. Like, do you understand? Like, they think they can defend themselves. Let's just go to that one part. They literally think they can defend themselves. That shit would not, what he was teaching would defend a damn thing. And they would get fucking killed.
Oh, side tangent. Have you seen a lot of the women's self-defense videos that are put on by like CrossFitters and just different people going, hey, this is work for women's self-defense.
Oh, I can't say that I've even looked.
And it will not. It'll get you killed.
Sweet.
There's a...
Is it much like my the video I posted many, many, many moons ago of the Sharpie defense?
Yes, it's much like that. But
hey, use a Sharpie and die.
It was this young lady trying to show self-defense moves against a man that was clearly letting her do whatever the fuck it is she wanted to do. Like, here, grab me here really lightly so that I can show this bullshit technique and get out of it. And there's a guy that owned a jiu-jitsu and MMA gym, and it says, hey, we're going to try her techniques, but we're going to ramp up the speed against an opponent that's struggling back a little bit. And it was hilarious. He's like, clearly I'm doing something wrong because this isn't working at all.
Well, and I saw another one that was basically knife defenses that they're like, let's do these in real speed. And the dude got stabbed like 34 times while he was trying to pull it off. I'm like, it's not a good method.
Expectation versus reality.
Very true. Anyways, that was a hell of a tangent. That was like a quadruple tangent.
Right. Sorry. Black belts not all created equal. Check. I got it.
You have the pencil.
Shh. I got it. the next time. Oh, the same. Jeez, I really
Good
do suck.
Lord, man.
I really do suck at this reading thing. And yet we've...
you can't read, motherfucker.
And yet we do this every week.
Yeah, we do. And people keep listening.
You'd think I'd practice.
No.
The same, you would never assume shallow knowledge implies breadth of knowledge, as a blue belt may have shallow knowledge, and yet you would never assume them to have breadth of knowledge.
Why not?
I don't know. Why not, Kip? You tell me.
I don't know. I asked the question first.
Oh, I thought you had an answer.
No, fuck no, I don't. I don't have answers to any of this.
Damn it. Generally speaking...
I have insights. That's what I was told. I have insights. Those answers?
No.
Okay, I hope not.
Generally speaking, focusing on depth of knowledge will lead to high levels of expertise in certain aspects of the fight and jiu-jitsu, meaning you could have a purple belt that has a black belt level depth of knowledge in leg locks and back attacks, meaning their expertise in those two positions may far exceed a black belt who hasn't studied those specific positions as much. That's a good point. So, yeah, you might have...
so is that Claude?
I don't know.
He's going to kill me.
The only time I rolled with Claude, I didn't know what was going on.
I've never rolled with him.
Really?
Mm-mm.
And yet you talk all this shit.
Yeah, it's fun.
Amazeballs.
Yeah, it's super fun.
You're a brave man. Brave man.
Stupid, brave. Same.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? But yeah, there's certain people that they have their go-tos. Like, I like my armbar.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying, actually, I try not to do that anymore. Like, my go-to is not to armbar, but still I'm like, it's right here.
It's right there. He's giving it to me.
I'm gonna have to do it just this time. Just this time.
Just one time.
And then the next roll, I'm like, only once during this roll.
Only once during this transition.
Yeah.
I'll just do it all the time.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
So yeah, you have that. So you might be a blue belt with like a brown belt depth of knowledge and an armbar or a corner trap or a leg lock or whatever, but you don't have black belt breadth of knowledge. Like, you don't know everything good enough to be a black belt.
Yeah,
You're just not there. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
It does.
So you need to know a lot of shit about a lot of shit to be a black belt. And you need to know a lot of shit about a lot of shit to be any belt. So even if you're excellent at, let's say, an armbar, you might still be a white belt with a black belt level armbar. But if you don't know any other thing and you're just getting destroyed by everybody, but you can catch that armbar, yeah, you're not really a blue belt because you don't know any other shit. So that makes a lot of sense. You got to know the game, even if it's on a shallower level. And this kind of makes sense. Like,
but
at least
can't you be
can,
better at certain portions of it? I mean,
I think he has a.
Why can't it be more of a gray area for people that just don't have time?
You're stuck as fuck.
I really am.
Oh, so the next Kroyler's Corner he sent, which I'm positive you didn't read, he talks about private lessons. And he actually gives some insight about what those do for you as far as exactly what you're talking about. And I think it'll be helpful, but we'll get to that.
That'll be later.
Then, all right, leg lock and back, meaning their expertise in those two positions may far exceed a black belt who hasn't studied those specific positions as much.
You're really good at rereading today. Holy shit!
I don't want to lose the audience.
Oh, they're gone.
Probably too late. They're like, oh, Paul's reading again. Click. No, stay.
I
with
hope
me.
not. That's our whole show.
This is really good. I promise. Thus, leading to a purple belt outperforming a black belt should they arrive in those specific positions. However, that can also be detrimental to a blue or purple belt that has spent so much time on one or two specific positions that he has a shallow understanding in other areas. Because if they cannot achieve those specific positions due to their opponents being better well-rounded overall, then their entire expertise goes unused in the match. That's a good point. For example, sorry, were you gonna say something?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. I can go after you.
I'm trying to work on my guard game, right? So
yes.
I learned a couple different moves from Kroyler. I got some stuff. I'm like, oh, cool. I want to work on this.
Still terrible.
Still terrible. Getting better. I'm like, hey,
I have no clue. I haven't rolled with it.
Yeah, it's great. So I'm making small strides. I'm like, okay, I'm starting to get my shit. If I roll with white belts and maybe newer blue belts, but as they start getting more stripes on their blue or purple, they don't let me do that, and I literally can't get the fucking position I want, which is guard, for Christ's sakes. So
how do you're having difficulty pulling guard?
Yeah.
I heard that's old school jiu-jitsu in a comment.
Really?
Yeah, it was some black belt. Just kidding, I have no clue. It was just some dude that does jiu-jitsu, and he goes, man, I'm old school jiu-jitsu, pull guard, some sweep, best position, submit, blah, 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 repeat. I'm like, I didn't know old school jiu-jitsu was pulling guard.
So I've met a lot of people from other gyms, bigger gyms.
Yeah.
You know, they got a bunch of black belts and a bunch of brown belts, and they're huge gyms. And apparently nobody uses closed guard anymore. Like, it is a dying art. Like, everybody opens guard.
I do.
Yeah, that's the thing, because they're flashy and they're pretty, and you can get on a highlight reel. You're not going to get on highlight reels with closed guard.
See, but I still use my closed guard a lot. I use my closed guard to get their arms, and then I let them pop out if I have their wrist by that time. I use it to close the distance and control the distance a lot. But yeah, it's not flashy. But none of my shit's flashy.
So the way it was presented to me was, so a blue belt was telling me this from a different school, that because she seen a bunch of other people opening their guard, that must mean that to advance or to get better, you need to work on open guard stuff. And I think that is 100% false.
That is totally false.
I think getting I think you should be good at it. To Kroyler's point, learn it and be proficient in it in order to rank up for sure. But just because you don't use it doesn't mean that it's not valid.
No, not at all. And the only reason I end up using it is because it's my comfort level. It keeps people away from my neck.
Yeah, right.
It's really my main thing. And everybody's like, "Oh, you getting choked?" No, just touching it.
No,
I can't. I can't let you corkscrew me. I can't let you grab my neck. I can't let you do what Morgan does to get the arm bar. I can't. It fucking hurts, and I have to stop moving. So I just don't let people get there. So I have to pull guard, because if I don't, I can't keep my head away from people. Like I can't get on top and be like, "Don't touch my head." Yeah, true.
I find it guard is a good position for me to accomplish a couple things. A, not get hurt. So you always have if you have the spazzy strong dude that'll just like cradle you and grab your head and your neck and just squash you. Like I'm an older grappling dad. Like my body can't do that. So if I can control you from my guard, I don't get hurt.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at. It is, and I hate to say this, but I can see Kroyler's point on it, because I've done it for since July probably of last year. I had to. I mean, I hurt myself so badly. I just fell into that game, and I do try to force myself to get on top, but I have to be in a good position, because then I can posture up and keep my head away. So usually I go to guard so I can sweep you. That's all I'm looking to do is sweep, so I can get on top. Because if not, get away from my head. Get away from my neck. It's going to hurt.
Yeah, it also accomplishes.
But I can see. But I'm sorry.
Okay.
But what I can see what he's saying, because now that I'm almost predictable, that people know I'm going to drop and pull my knee shield out. Everyone knows what I'm going to do.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, it kind of sucked.
Nice.
Sucked a little bit.
But yeah, the other thing it accomplishes is I notice once I start opening up my guard and I'm trying to play, I can't put any pressure on anybody, because anytime I do, my meniscus flips on me. And anytime they push down on my knees, they give out. I don't have any shield. Like I don't have a knee shield.
Yeah, my knee shield's pretty legit.
Yeah, but
none of my skills are legit, but that one's pretty good.
Yeah, if I was good at it, I could use it.
Yeah, it'd be great.
If I was good at it, still couldn't use it.
Nope. You'll find your ways around it though.
Yeah.
Because now, to my fact, my sweeps from that position are pretty varied, pretty similar. Nice. They're all scissor sweeps, but they're all from different positions and different distances. So, which is good.
You're getting a depth of knowledge in your scissor sweep.
Yes, and I try to do other shit within my parameters of brokenness.
Isn't it funny how we just have to learn jiu-jitsu around our injuries?
It fucking sucks, bro.
It does. Because I look at people that aren't fucked up and the things they can do.
Oh,
and
God.
they're capable. I'm like, fuck, I can never do that.
No.
I mean, as simple as you and I are struggling with the double leg takedown.
Literally, I can't do it correctly.
It hurts so bad.
Oh, by the way, thanks a lot, Kroyler. No, Bayana? Fail. Fuck. Dick. Well, I guess I'm not showing up. Yeah. By the way, people, that's what he told me over text. If I can't do a double leg the way that I'm supposed to, fail.
Maybe
my blue belt test.
You could draw him a picture or point it out in a YouTube video. That looks legit. That's what it's supposed to
the way I'm
like.
doing it does not look legit.
No, I'm just saying.
There's not a video of it.
I'm just saying, draw some stick figures going all the way through the motion. We can figure this out. It'll be fine.
Jesse's trying to help me. Come on, he loves Jesse. Jesse listens to him.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Kind of trailed off there, didn't I?
I did.
Yeah, I didn't believe in it.
I lost my goddamn spot again.
Damn it.
I even brought the pencil out. It sucks.
This is terrible. I'm just going to let you float.
Thank you. Could you speak until I find my spot?
No.
Just talk about stuff and things?
No.
All right.
I'm eating cherries.
I hear that over the mic. It's disgusting. I got that thing where, if you were chewing.
Yeah, my wife has that too.
Oh, it's terrible. I hate chewers.
I apologize to everyone. If I don't eat, I don't feel well.
Yeah. Whatever you do, don't eat before the show.
I did. That's the sad part.
If we keep to the above example, if the purple belt is... nope, already read that.
Fuck! It's terrible.
Okay.
It's totally terrible.
The pro of having depth of knowledge in a technique is that should you take the fight to where your knowledge far surpasses your opponent's knowledge level, you will always come out ahead. The cons are very simple. In order to achieve depth, you must use your limited time and focus it in a few positions, meaning you find yourself lacking everywhere else. Meaning what? Meaning, if someone takes you out of your game or prevents you from getting into that specific, hold on, there's another page.
I love how you caught on to what I was looking at. Like, wow, just crinkle that paper some more, bro. Professional.
Meaning, if somebody takes you out of your game or prevents you from getting into the specific positions you are an expert in, then you are left with nothing but your limited, shallow knowledge of every other position.
He's so mean.
I know, it's just rude,
Fucking
bro.
so judgy.
Yeah.
It's like he's a coach or something. What a dick.
God. It's terrible.
It's not.
It's not.
He's
I just don't like being corrected.
I know. It makes me feel bad.
It doesn't feel good.
Doesn't
feel good.
Does not feel good.
No, not my favorite.
Especially because he's like 13 years younger than us.
Yeah, he's like a little baby.
He is like a baby.
And he's like, you guys are stupid, and here's why. I'm like, oh, yeah, well, you're not wrong.
You're rubber and I'm glue.
Yeah.
Shit. Said it wrong.
To simplify, pros, you can create niche areas of your game where you can outperform just about anyone, even higher level belts. Cons, you may never have the overall knowledge required to get to your niche area. See, that is actually
the best point.
That's a phenomenal
ever.
point.
So if you're not good enough at everything else, you're never going to be good enough to get where you need to be what you're good at.
Right.
Fuck.
My previous point was I'm trying to get, I'll use Morgan as an example.
Okay.
The only thing I tried to do on her was my close guard shit, and I couldn't get it. You know, we'd start off, and she wasn't letting me get it, and then she was just controlling the pass before I could even get to close guard. I'm trying to pull close guard, and she was having none of it.
No, I fucking hate that about her because she's so, God, it sounds horrible to say that, but she's so tight and compact in her motions. And she stays so tight to you that when you go to drop in a guard, you're like, fuck, that didn't work. And you end up in like side control.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, I
hate her.
I'm going to have to cheat. Like, Morgan, we're going to start in my guard.
Or just
like,
go,
this is where
look over there, and then jump. That would be my move.
Well, my go-to lately is I'll just take somebody's back, and we'll start from that position.
That's always been your go-to.
When they're not looking.
That's always been your go-to.
It helps.
Don't lie.
It helps me win.
It helps me win. I feel better about myself.
But yeah, I think we talked about, excuse me, last time on the podcast, last time we talked about this was two black belts are fighting, and one black belt is significantly better than the other. But one black belt didn't know about 50-50 guard. So as long as the lesser of the black belts got you in that position, he could win. But you put those same two black belts in 10 other times, guess what? Not going to happen because he's not going to now let you in that position.
Well, now he knows what you're trying to do, and guess what? His knowledge is going to negate whatever you were trying to do.
Exactly.
To get there.
Yep. So, yeah, you might be able to trick somebody one time. Like if you're a purple belt with a high black belt level heel hook, you get that position on a decent black belt. Yeah, you might catch him. Absolutely, you can catch a black belt and go, yeah, I tapped out a black belt. Cool. Roll with him 10 more times.
Yeah, see what happens.
Exactly.
Well, and that's the same thing with. I love when people bring that up because that's actually been really a hot topic. It seems on Post is bragging about tapping out a higher belt.
Oh God!
And have you seen that? I've just seen that a bunch lately, and it's like, who gives a fuck?
Dude, people care way too much about tapping other people.
It doesn't.
Ranks.
No, I just get more geeked. Okay, that was fucking terrible.
I tried so bad.
Good Lord, he just accosted the mic. I showed him before the show, everyone, to put your hand in front of the mic so it cuts it out like that.
I didn't do that well.
No, you hug the whole fucking thing, even the back where there's no sound going in because it's a directional mic. It goes one direction. You still held the back of the mic.
I'm being verbally accosted and I don't like it.
Don't be stupid.
I'll just try not to cough anymore.
You are still one of the smartest dumb people I've ever met. No,
hey,
dumbest smart person. That's it. That's what I'll go with.
What's the difference?
A dumb smart person is one that gets shit wrong that they shouldn't. Smart, dumb person. What's the other one I just said? Because the opposite's worse. We'll just go with that.
You just made that shit up right on the top
I
of your
did,
head.
and it wasn't good.
It was terrible. Terrible.
Still better than over the mic.
No, we'll edit it.
Nope.
Oh, speaking of which, so I'm listening to another podcast, and he does it once a week, and he spends 20 hours on average editing. And
as you can hear from that, we don't.
His podcast. Now, to be fair, he doesn't have any mistakes. There's no coughs. There's no ums, ahs. There's no misspelled words.
That shit gets fucking mundane.
Dude,
it's just so monotone.
20 hours a week.
Why?
I have no idea.
Well,
Like,
what's his topic?
Finance, of course.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah.
He wants to be on point with those. I get that. If we did that, our half of our listeners would be like, "This is fucking boring. I'm out."
I agree.
Your wife and one of our listeners that's at the gym, one of the parents started listening. I don't know his name. Hi.
and
he was.
You know, if you just joined Jiu Jitsu, we'd know your fucking name.
Yeah, I'll learn your name once you're on the mat, bitch.
I like it.
And he was talking, really nice guy, and he goes, he had just got to Subsequential. He went back and listened to Subsequential, and I'm like, see, most shows would have been like, that's not a real word. Let's go ahead and edit that out. Nope. Nah, grappling dads. We say fuck it.
It was funny.
It's funny as shit.
And we're keeping that.
But we're trying to be funny. Well,
no, it just happened.
Not really trying to be funny. We are funny in our stupid way we look at things.
Yeah, we try to use our silly rapport to make it like a radio show, morning show kind of feel.
A little bit.
It's not.
We're not kitschy.
Yeah, we're not.
But
we don't have the kind of podcast where it's all business. Like, we're not trying to teach you how to be better at jiu-jitsu. We're coming up with hot topics that people care about, and we're getting great advice and then just shitting on it.
yes, that is it.
I mean,
hey, Kroyler put some mad thought into those things. We're like, watch this.
Yeah,
I can fuck this up.
If I could do better, I would. Sorry about your luck.
I can't do better, and I know that about myself.
Sorry, not sorry.
But I think, I'm going to tell you this, though, because we've gotten comments. Our fucking audio is better than most people's.
Goddamn right. Especially lately after I fucked it up and henceforth you fixed it.
Oh, you mean where I did have to spend 2 hours fixing Paulie touching the equipment?
It wasn't 20 hours, was it, motherfucker?
It wasn't. But all it was me allowing you to touch the shit one damn time.
It was, too.
One time, and you fucked it up so bad.
I'm not sure what happened, but the last 2 or 3 episodes were quiet. I had to crank that shit all the way up.
I'm pretty sure it was because I turned it up for Al. And I turned us down, and I guess it didn't look like it, but I'm guessing that's what I did.
Yeah.
And I just didn't turn us back up when I cleared his.
The only thing I thought about
but still, it was quiet.
I thought we put it in a box, and it just got bumped a little bit, because it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much at all to move
but those don't
knobs.
turn. Yeah, but they don't turn.
No?
No, they don't
Wasn't
turn.
it, huh? Oh, well, whatever.
No, but you don't have to turn very far. You turn, as you found out, you turn them a fucking tenth of an inch.
I jacked them up.
Yeah, you fucked that up. They were loud.
They were terribly loud.
I can't believe how bad it was. Thank me.
Thank you.
Everyone, because it was fucking terrible. I'm loud, and I distorted just saying hi to you. When you started it, you're like, and kipper doodles. I'm like, hey, and it distorted so fucking bad. So there you go, people. We do some shit well.
Hey, but what was your first comment after I opened it up?
Which one?
From me.
Oh, you said the audio sounds great.
It sounds
And I said,
wonderful.
Thanks, asshole. It took me 2 fucking hours to fix it.
I'm like, huh? I don't understand.
It seems so easy.
He's like, quit touching shit.
Yeah, you're not allowed to touch shit.
Fair enough.
Back to the old rules.
Yeah. I'm surprised you let me read. Hey, guess what? I marked it this time, and I know exactly where I'm at.
I'm so proud of you right now.
Quit chewing. I hope this all makes sense with Paul's horrid reading. Jesus fucking Christ.
You walked into that shit, didn't
literally.
you? You marked it where he was talking shit to you.
I marked it right above that, and yeah, perfect. Perfect timing. I hope this all makes sense with Paul's horrid reading. Yeah, it doesn't. All right?
It doesn't.
I don't get it, so they don't either. So, which is better, depth or shallowness of knowledge?
Oh, my God. Just by the way you put that, I can guess which one it is.
God, yeah, I'm going to flip a coin.
I'm going to take a shot in the dark here.
I'm going to go with depth. Fuck it.
What?
Fuck it.
Oh, my God.
Furthermore, from last episode, which is better, narrowness of knowledge or breadth of knowledge? Before I answer, dude, you already answered.
Yeah, I know. What the hell?
I'll let him get through it. Before,
Don't.
No, I'm gonna. No, he's already too deep. Before I answer, understand that both breadth and depth of knowledge are organic. You can charge more for that. That's what that means.
And truth be told, only 10% has to actually be organic. So, Kroyler, nice try.
Exactly. Organic. Is it range free though? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Is it cage free?
No hormones. I'd say that, but there's people I question.
It was getting a little too deep, so we just had to fuck that up.
Exactly. And change over time, as well as they are relevant only to you and who you compare to. To my white belts, I have what seems to them to be total and complete understanding of Jiu Jitsu. How's bragging camp going?
I know. Love yourself a little bit more.
However, when I come to my instructor, well, Stambaugh makes me feel like I'm just a white belt. Oh, I'm sure how my white belts feel. I was going to correct him mid-sentence, and I realized that he didn't fuck it up and my reading was stupid.
No, yeah, he got it. That was actually really well put.
Yeah, then I'm going to read that again because I messed it up. Sorry.
He admitted it, everyone.
However, when I compare to my instructor, well, Stambaugh makes me feel like I'm sure my white belts feel. Well, I fell the gap between his knowledge. Aha. Yeah, see? He did fuck it up.
Does it feel?
Yes. Well, I feel that the gap between his knowledge and mine is bigger than my white belts and mine. Just blessed to be able to learn from him. Hey, he's bragging and sucking up all in one paragraph.
Yeah, how do you like that, Marcelo?
That's perfect.
Is he your favorite student again?
He doesn't listen to this trash.
Fuck no, he doesn't.
Like, I can't do it. They're too stupid.
Oh, he should totally listen to this. He would tear us a new asshole.
Oh, no, I don't need that
like in Portuguese.
I don't need that.
It would be great.
All right, I'm good with that.
We wouldn't know. I would just be like, this is compliments. It just sounds really bad.
I'm just proud that you said Portuguese, not in Brazilian, because that would have been gold.
Not doing it. Not doing it.
Fucking gold. Just before your test, too. Oh, my God.
That would have been fucking awesome. So, do you speak Brazilian?
See.
And I'm dead.
See, this is fascinating because when I roll with Kroyler, and when anybody does that I've ever talked to, they're like, yeah, it's like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
It doesn't matter what level either.
So, yeah, no, it's...
And Chad gives him a fucking run, too, like a work more than
According to Chad, he's...
Yeah, Chad feels like a fucking baby doll.
It doesn't matter what I do. It just doesn't matter. Now, it looks more fun.
It does look more fun,
Yeah,
yes.
It looks like, it looks more fun, but to Chad's point, he's like, it's just... I'm doing the best I can, and I know it's just inevitable.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, it's going to happen.
Yep. So for Kroyler to say that about his instructor, that makes him feel like he doesn't know shit.
That's amazing.
That's mind-blowing. This is my favorite thing about jiu-jitsu. Like,
you have so many.
Oh, my God. But it's what keeps me coming back, despite all the injuries and all that, despite anything else. It's the levels of the game. Like, you got the layman and you got, let's say, a once.
Really, you're joining in on the layman train?
Fuck yeah, dude, I'm in. I'm balls deep on the layman. That sounded awesome. So,
what are you doing to the layman?
Those
Don't
words,
be a layman around ball.
Those words came out of my mouth.
Bad shit's going to happen.
Well, it's already out there. Enjoy, layman.
They will not.
The point is you take somebody that doesn't know shit, and you take a 1 or 2 stripe white belt, and all things being equal, let's say they're both just as kinesthetic, they both, same height, weight, strength level, and that 2-stripe white belt is going to fuck that layman up.
Yes,
and then
no doubt.
You get another 2 stripes, and he's doing it to him. And then you get, a blue belt, and the blue belt's fucking up the white belts. And then you get like a purple belt, and he's making the blue belts look stupid that are making the layman look really stupid.
Yeah.
And then you get up to like the
Kroyler.
The Kroyler. Yeah. And
Kroyler.
Then you get up to the Kroyler.
He's a god now.
Henceforth and forevermore, he will be referred to as the Kroyler.
Awesome.
God damn. He needs a shirt. The Kroyler. Like, what the fuck, dude? It's even got your picture on it.
He's the only one that can wear it.
Hell no, I'm wearing that fucker.
The Kroyler.
I need 7 of these shirts. Why? I'm wearing it every fucking day.
Every fucking day. I need different colors. Fucking every day this shit's happening. So and then it has that faraway gaze picture on the back. So you turn around if you happen to forget with clouds around it.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Kroyler. Turn around, gazing Kroyler in the clouds. Perfect shirt.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this ale from Paramount Apparel.
Don't make that
I'm
shirt.
just saying it'd be cool for like a Christmas present. You know, you got time. You got time. Make it happen.
Yeah, that dude doesn't have any damn time.
You need an extra large for Kroyler, and I'll still take a.
Do they have
mediums.
gorilla size?
Silverback, to be specific.
Silverback to be exact. Yes.
Yeah. God, I don't know what the hell I was talking about.
I don't know
anymore.
either. But you said you get to the Kroyler level.
you
it's your favorite part of Jiu Jitsu.
Oh yeah. Here we go. So what I thought was like the pinnacle of knowledge. Like I realize he's still learning some stuff, and I understand that.
Oh, of course.
But I still consider that like a pinnacle
within our circle for sure.
Yeah.
That's the pinnacle of what we can see.
Well, yeah, but within a lot of circles because he goes all over the country and teaches.
But what I'm saying is for the people that we know, let's say, that are in our circle of literally I've rolled with you.
Yeah.
It's amazing, the difference. And for him to be able to walk in and have Marcelo make him feel fucking terrible about himself makes me feel really good. Is that bad?
Well,
you didn't see that comment, did you? I thought I was going to say something nice. No, I'm not.
Well, it's one of those, it's daunting and it's fascinating. Yeah. So you can be on one end of the spectrum or the other, right? So you can either go, well, this is just too much learning, I can't do it, so I quit, or this is the most awesome freaking sport ever in the history of sports. It's literally endless.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It seems like it would be so simple.
Yeah.
You know, there's the basics. Oh, well, armbar, technical choke. I know a lot of them right now because it's all part of my test.
Getting all brushed up on them too.
But it's so much more. This is just like literally scratching the lightest of surfaces of what you can learn and it's not even the basis of everything. It's not, scarily enough. All the shit I got to know for my blue belt test is just a minute fraction of things that you need to learn.
Yeah, literally. Could you even say scratching the surface at that point?
No, I couldn't even say it lighter.
Yeah.
It's hard. Really hard.
Running your fingers lightly across the surface's face. Gently.
Thinking about doing that, right? I think is actually
picturing it in your head. Yeah, another curious thing is you got competitors that are world champions, and then you might have somebody that's actually more knowledgeable at jiu-jitsu than the competitor. So just because you get somebody like Marcelo Garcia, right? Mm-hmm. Arguably one of the best competitors of all time. Does that mean that he's as good at jiu-jitsu or as knowledgeable as Stambaugh? Nope.
Not even close.
No, the fuck it doesn't. Now he might be an amazing teacher, and he has an amazing breadth and depth of knowledge. Amazing. But does that mean that it ends with him just because he's one of the world's best competitors? No, the fuck it does not.
It's amazing.
That's what blows my mind. Like between him and a few other people like Kroyler Gracie and just Gary Tonin, just a few of those super top level beating everybody world beaters, and they all have instructors that make them feel like they don't know shit.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
It blows my damn mind.
It's awesome.
It really does.
It's awesome. And
I like that podcast over. Let's end on that note.
All right, bye. Bye, everybody. You not even done reading.
No, I got more to read. Nonetheless, I digress. Yeah, you did. So did we. So we're even.
That's what we do here.
Well, I am a perfectionist when it comes to jiu-jitsu. It's my addiction. So, to me, we should strive for both breadth of knowledge and depth of knowledge, meaning learn everything that you can, all the new and old techniques, and then study them to an infinitesimal detail and completely understand them all. I don't believe in settling for less. Remember, we are all in this journey together. I just want to pause right there.
Dick.
Pause over. And not a single soul on this planet knows all of jiu-jitsu. That infinite number of techniques and their details are what make this so incredibly addicting. Hey, isn't that what I just said?
Yeah, and I
but I said it first, so it's cool.
You did.
Time.
Oh yeah, it's not that he wrote it like a week or two ago. Or
I didn't read it. I read this on the fly.
So that doesn't exist until we read it. I like that.
Yeah, I'm like, where did I come up with that? Oh, yeah.
I'm a fucking genius. That's weird.
He somehow put that in my head last week, and I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna act like that was my train of thought on my podcast.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Get your own podcast if you want to fix it.
Podcast. All right. It's so incredibly addicting. Knowing that you are on an endless path of knowledge keeps you humble, keeps you learning, which in turn keeps you growing and improving. The moment you settle for a specific amount of knowledge, depth or breadth, you have settled in your path. This is awesome. I love the way he's using path knowledge.
It's just a fucking asshole.
God.
It's like, I swear he has to go back and rewrite shit so he can work those words in enough to make me cringe.
This is great. And
it's horrible.
You have accepted your current place as the destination of your journey. God damn.
Fuck, it's almost artwork, you
look
asshole.
Look at you go. He's like the Bob Ross of Journey.
We're gonna put a nice little journey right over here.
A little path over here.
Just gonna take these words and make a journey out of it. Right over here in the corner. Fucker.
I'm fucking dead.
Fucking asshole.
I lost my spot. So funny. All right, got it. Meaning you are no longer exploring, no longer growing, no longer improving. Then there's always the argument of, well, I started late in life, or I only trained X amounts of days a week. How could I ever learn anything as you described above? Hey, didn't you just have this question?
What?
Oh, God. Well, the truth is, no one will ever learn all of jiu-jitsu. The point here is to strive for perfection and continual improvement.
I like to strive for mediocrity.
And not, you've attained that in spades. And to not set a limited goal. Now, if the question is, how do I then create or develop a game, in quotes, that's going to work for me? Well, we can discuss this in the future.
He keeps doing that. He's just trying to stay on the show. I swear to God, every time he's like, and that's about 90% of what I could give you. You're going to have to come back to get more.
If I could just have a request from Kroyler. Can you write it like a 6th to 8th grade reading level? Because that might help out me.
I'm thinking elementary. Really
5th
thinking
grade?
Elementary. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's about our level.
Yeah.
That fits.
I think that would work.
We're so sad.
The 8th tops.
But I think he actually, how much more is in that?
That's it.
That was it, right?
That was it.
That, I think, that brought it together very well.
I think so too.
There's a lot of words, and we cut through it pretty quick. We had less to make fun of, maybe, to slow us down.
Well, it hurt my brain to read it.
It was good.
It was good. It's thought-provoking because
it made me think differently.
Yeah, there's a lot of semantics, right, to what's going on, and a lot of what you mean behind how much depth or breadth you want. But he has an excellent point of, hey, just learn jiu-jitsu, and there's going to be aspects of your game that you like and that you want to delve deep into. And I think in a future podcast, we're going to talk about like private lessons and where they might fall in line. Like, hey, I really want to get good at guard. And we're not going over guard right now. And we might not go over guard in class for months or years because that's just
it just doesn't fit with the class.
Right.
Or where the class is at as a whole.
Yeah, that's not what the curriculum is about. But I want to develop that because I think it'll work good for me. So I need to work on that on my own time outside of class. But I could still get good at whatever we're learning within said classes without going, fuck it.
I'm learning what I want.
That's not what I'm all about. So that will give me a good breadth of knowledge, and then I guess I'll do the overtime, right? So if I want to put in overtime, I can work on the depth of knowledge. Like, hey, how do I get into this position? How can I take this armbar or this heel hook from all these different positions, or or whatever? What do you think?
I agree.
Yeah.
He changed my mind on this episode a little bit. I still think...
Hell, you say.
A lot. I still have the feeling of I want to feel really confident with at least some part of my game, and I have zero patience, so that's probably why that stuck in my head. I don't want to beat the world. I don't want to even beat people in class. I just want to feel competent to myself.
Yep.
You know, and
do you think it'd be different if you had if you just went to a bunch of private lessons? Now they become cost prohibitive after a while, which is why I don't do a whole bunch of them.
Oh, they're cheap.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you can go, all right, I'm a layman, and I get that you have a curriculum, you have a class, and you have a constant stream of people that you can't cater to one person.
Yeah.
But let's say that you had the wherewithal, the money, the time, the opportunity to get private lessons. Maybe then you would go, all right, let's work on these two positions from this, these two submissions from this position, these two submissions from that position, and just work on really simple stuff and narrow down the curriculum. Still cover everything like guard, mount, side control, cover all the positions, but just on a more narrow scale than what you generally get in class. Does that make sense?
No, I totally agree.
That way it would make you feel like you're getting somewhere faster. Because when we're working on a curriculum, let's say half guard, right? We might go over half guard techniques for 6 months. But if you're a white belt that just started, day one on that 6 months curriculum, you're not going to know a goddamn thing about frame and posture and any other stuff.
No, it's just not
you're
there
just
yet.
Like, Jesus, I got 6 months and I can do half guard sort of, but everybody's kind of going through that and I don't know what to do in any other shit. So that's where I think you want to start going to open mats and start asking questions and, and when you're rolling with anybody, you're going to feel bad about stopping people all the time and going, hey, what am I doing here? What can I improve on? But no, that's how you're going to have to learn. Ask questions.
I think that needs to happen more.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because it's, holding on to somebody, you're not learning. And that's usually what's going to happen, right? When you're newer,
yep.
You just end up grabbing on, usually to a neck or a back or an arm, and just holding on for a fucking dear life.
My favorite's when they hold on to fingers.
Our new guys haven't. At least with me, they've been great.
Oh, yeah.
At my non-finger grabbing.
I had one grab a finger, but that's not bad.
I've had one. Yeah, that was a few months ago. But yeah, our guys don't seem to be grabbing fingers, but they tend to.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. It hurts. Stop grabbing my fingers.
I'm gonna start fish hooking motherfuckers.
You grab my finger, I fish hook your face. Are you ready?
With the new guys, you got to set ground rules. All right, here's the thing. If you do this, here's what I'm gonna do to you. Just so we're clear on it.
And I'm better at it.
Yeah.
So you think I'm a dick on the podcast? Watch me here. But don't just that's Kip's tip for when you're new. Don't fucking hold on to shit. It's your instinct is just to hold on. Instead of holding on, ask him what the fuck you should be doing.
Yeah.
Because if you get swept, what's your instinct? Grab onto whatever the hell's right? Grab onto what's making you roll. No. No, because you're going to end up in a horrible, horrible position. I did it. That's how I know.
Yeah. Well, I think people understand. Like, if you're in jiu-jitsu for any amount of time, 6 months, let's say, maybe a year, that when people are brand new, they don't know shit. So it is 100% acceptable to have them stop and ask you
the whole fucking time.
Yeah, what's going on?
You should probably, what do we do, 2 or 3 minute rounds? Let's give it a 3 minute round. Right? You're in a 3 minute round. With a new person, you probably should only be rolling maybe 45 seconds.
Yeah, pretty
total.
Much. You get in a position.
Yeah.
They shouldn't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Fucking stop. And it's not your place as higher rank to stop, because if that's what they want to do, they want to just freaking wear out and try to kill you and hold on to things, and that's their prerogative. But as a new person, man, fucking stop and ask. People love to be asked like how to do shit. Why? Because it makes you feel good. You're like, haha, I know that.
Yeah.
Wait, because the questions they're going to ask are rudimentary.
Yeah.
Perfect. You can ask almost anybody that's been there 6 months those questions. Perfect. Stop, ask. Then you'll start. Then you'll have more fun. You will have so much more fun, so much faster.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's hard. It's hard to get through those weeks. We talked about it. It sucks those first 6 months because you feel like you're fucking up other people's roles because you suck.
I've heard that so many times.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you're stuck with me.
I'm like, no. I enjoy helping.
Everyone does.
Everyone does.
And you want to know why I say everyone? It's because everyone wants to feel like they're smart. and good at something. Every fucking buddy.
You're not wrong, but they kind of want to give back too.
But
because somebody had to do that for me, right?
Yeah,
because
for
I
sure.
sucked, and somebody had to take me under their wing and show me.
This
what's
is not
up.
a natural sport.
Yeah.
It's not something that's just like, oh look, I'm fucking awesome at this first day. No, that doesn't.
You
can't say no enough. So fucking treat it that way. Fucking treat it like you suck and go, what the fuck am I doing? Like if you were in a freaking rocket and you had to fly into space on your first day, pretty sure you would ask a bunch of fucking questions, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that with Jiu Jitsu because you could die. Not really.
Not really.
Nobody will kill you in class, but
As far as you know,
somebody might.
somebody might die.
Don't roll the ball. He's scary.
I try to commit murder every roll.
Every roll.
You signed a raver, right?
A raver. A raver.
Not only can I not read, speaking not my forte.
I've let a lot of those go.
Yeah.
Somebody was talking to me about it. They're like, does Paul fuck up as much as he used to? I go, oh yeah. I just don't bring him up.
It gets old after a while. He fucks up so often. It's like
pretty consistent.
Not worth it.
No. Anyways.
You'd think after doing a podcast for almost 9 months.
No. Yeah, we're like 9 months. We still August.
Yeah. I'd be better at speaking, but alas.
Oh, you'd be wrong.
You'd be wrong.
You'd
yeah.
be wrong.
I'm no better today than when I started.
No, you are. Once again, I accidentally clicked on one of the shit shows.
Oh, did you really?
Oh, they're fucking terrible.
Oh no.
Oh, dude, and you guys can request all you want. You're not hearing it. We've had a number of requests for the shit shows that we've talked about. They're fucking terrible. Like we were terrible. And instead of quitting after those 5 to 6 episodes, we just threw them out.
Yeah. We'll start over again. We'll talk about all that stuff one more time.
And correctly.
Yeah.
And without a lot of swearing.
And
we swore a lot.
It's like filler words.
It is.
Like fuck is like everybody else's and ums.
Yeah. I'm thinking, say fuck.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's funny because there's a couple of people at work that they use fucking for filler every time. Like fucking, fucking. Like that's
my
just
wife
how they talk.
Yeah, my wife had a guy that worked that was Richie. And he said fucking so much like that. They called him fucking Richie.
Oh, yeah.
That was his name at work.
So, yeah, we had that guy. We had, fucking, what the hell was his name? It doesn't matter. Anyway, fucking whatever his name was. And it would drive me nuts. And then I listened to our first maybe 2 dozen episodes. And I'm like, wow. We swear a lot.
Yeah, we do.
And it's out of, I don't know what to say, and I'm nervous.
Yeah, because I don't think we swear as much now.
No.
And the swear words are now pretty impactful. I like them.
Yeah,
they really had that punch that you need.
We swear for purpose, people.
For inflection, instead of inflecting our voice, we just swear.
My mom is probably yelling at the radio right now. No more swearing.
Stop swearing. I want to listen. No.
I'd love to say I try, but we're just not professional.
No, and I enjoy myself.
No.
And part of myself is swearing. I do have something I want to talk about, though. Can we talk about something else?
No.
Okay, bye, everyone.
Tap tape. Get your tap tape.
What the hell happened? Thought it was a host here. So I have my blue belt test coming up. Super excited for it. Super dreading it. And I talked to Paul about this a little bit before. And I am so injured that every class is a struggle for me to get through. So let's go down my litany of injuries. My foot, my left foot at the joint has something going on to the aspect of I'll just be jogging with the class and no, I'm limping because it just locks up and it hurts. I can get through it, so it sucks. My neck is always going to be an issue. Awesome. Great. Let's see, what else is hurting? Oh, my lower back all of a sudden just woke up broken. So bending over is sweet. Luckily, you never do that in Jiu Jitsu. And
side note, my lower back hurts, and it actually feels better if I'm laying on the ground. So
sweet, pull guard.
Exactly. I'm like, my knees hurt if I stand or run. So if I'm just rolling, it actually hurts less now.
Sweet.
Yeah,
that works well for you.
That used to be the most painful thing, and now it's like the least painful shit.
Perfect. Your life has come full circle to wonderfulness. Mine is not. Mine's on a rocky road of shit.
You'll get there, buddy. You'll get there.
And worst of all, my fucking hips especially my right one.
Say don't lie.
I can't because it's stupid and I hate you. Fucking hurt so bad. It's hard to get out of my chair in my office. Daily.
I've got a win-win. I've got a win-win for you.
And how is this going to win me anything?
It's going to win for you, and it's going to win for everybody in class when you're taking your test. You're going to get buckets of Bengay and slather your entire body.
It's a good move. I like how it's starting.
So it's going to make you feel better because it'll take the pain away, and then you'll smell delicious. Like a lot less,
like old man.
Yeah, a lot less like sweat. So we win, you win. I'm telling you, man, like 6.
I'll be like a greased pig.
We want to take 6,000 to 10,000 milligrams ibuprofen.
I'm taking a lot.
Slather up Bengay. Take about 17 espresso shots, and you'll be fine.
Yeah. So going to the real point here. Thanks.
Oh, that didn't help?
No, amazingly enough, it did not. Oh, make yourself a greased pig that smells like an old man or a rest home.
Better than sweat.
And take enough ibuprofen to vomit. Perfect.
Well, have a cheeseburger. Keep that,
That'll be no, I'll just have a taco.
Tacos and Jiu Jitsu.
Perfect.
It's like peas and carrots.
So it's gonna be so painful to get through to the test, and I'm looking forward to it still, and it sucks. Any advice anybody has? There's not any.
Well, there's always this stuff that like workarounds, right? So if you can't do jumping jack, like I can't do jumping jacks, my knees when they jump out, they buckle. But so you can do like wall, just other miserable shit.
I'm gonna have to find other shit because if he says push-ups, my fucking neck and my shoulders don't. I can do 4, and then it's not that I want to stop. They just don't go anymore. So I'm going to be inventing bullshit for him. I hope, and he can make. I know it's going to be miserable. It's going to be horrible.
Chad and Kroyler, come up with like workarounds for some major stuff. Like anything you do enough of will make you miserable as fuck. So
which is good. I don't care.
Oh yeah. So
I want to be. I want to do the test. I'm not asking for any special favors. So do whatever. If it's burpees, if it's push-ups, I'm gonna fucking do as many as humanly possible for my body. And if my body stops, I'll just keep going, I guess.
Yeah, there's no stopping.
I'm just going to keep going and die. But, just being honest, it's going to fucking suck. So
I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too. It's going to suck.
I'm probably going to take that 8,000 milligrams of ibuprofen and lather myself up in Bengay as well.
Yeah, you're going to fucking murder me, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to fucking suck.
I can't wait.
I'm like going to go crawling off the mat when you come towards me. Oh, God, Paul's coming. Fuck.
I want to be the second to last one. Third to last.
No, I was going to be third. I got
Kroyler,
Chad, then Kroyler, and then... oh, God, I got to roll with those two?
Yes.
Can I just play dead?
Possum? No, because then you'll fail.
Not if I'm actually dead.
If you're actually dead.
If I'm actually dead.
Then they win, though. Do you want them to win? We can't have them winning.
They win.
No winning for them.
Yeah, they win. They're
winners.
winners.
I want to see Chad have to give you a blue belt.
That's going to hurt him.
That's going to hurt him.
It's going to fucking hurt.
It's going to be so much fun.
I still don't think he admits to it being my test day. He has not announced it.
I want to show up there. Everybody's ready. There's no Chad. I'm like, what the fuck?
Kroyler's there. It's like, I'm not exactly sure, but I guess the test is off because your professor's not here. Fuck.
Oh, and you get to look forward to the neon belly from Kroyler. A good finisher.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah. You know what he should do?
Do that?
No, you know the old Gracie challenges where they used to bet like, what was it, $100,000 or $50,000 if you could beat a Gracie at their own gym.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right? I think that's common knowledge. I hope I'm not wrong. That would suck.
I remember hearing it, so...
So, you know how there's people out there that their biggest thing now is like, I won't tap to pressure. Like some kind right, yeah. So it's like a bravado. Yeah. I won't tap to pressure. That's like, I don't want to be a puss, man. I'm not tapping the pressure. I won't do that.
Which we kind of talked about, but this is different.
Yeah. This is
Kroyler's neon belly is different. Your soul leaves your fucking body.
So to their point, like they said, I won't tap to pressure. I would say this. Like Kroyler could do like a Gracie challenge. Like, hey, you will come to my gym and either pay double the price of a 1 hour private lesson.
Okay.
If you tap to pressure. And if you do not tap to pressure, you get a free private lesson.
How long do they have to hold out?
Until Kroyler's done.
Oh, you're fucked. That is a good purchase. Kroyler's going to win.
Yeah, it's a motherfucker. You said you wouldn't tap to pressure. Like you refused. You're too manly. So just head on down to, or up, or wherever you're from, to good old Elkhart, Indiana.
Kroyler Gracie's gym there.
Yeah, look him up.
Oh, that would suck.
Oh, man.
He did not, guess what, guys? He did not agree to any of this.
No.
So this is not real.
I'm just saying what he should do because this would be fun.
That would be fun for everyone that is not getting knee down belly.
Especially if he videotaped every one of them.
That's a must.
Because you gotta interview the dude like, I don't tap to pressure, bro. Like, I don't do it. I'm a man.
And then go, I'll be right back.
Yeah,
and
watch this. He ain't tapped me to nothing, you know.
Yeah, and then his soul leaves. He's just watching himself. They do an interview with his soul floating above his body.
Don't forget to sign the waiver, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Oh yeah, we did sign a waiver. Maybe mine expired. Do they expire? That would be great.
Ooh, I don't know.
Be like, hey, Chad, didn't sign my waiver. Chad just keeps coming, like, just walks by me. You're gonna fucking die. I'm like, oh, thanks.
It'll be fun.
No, it will. It's not like they're there to kill you. They're there to wear you out.
Yeah, it's fun. It's all fun and games. We want you to remember it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. I've enjoyed everyone. I can't exactly keep up with what the testee is doing. I try my hardest. Everything.
That's the point, though.
I do everything I can to keep up, and they're not allowed any rests.
No.
It's like if you're testing, then you don't get the break. You know, if you're doing a partner drill, like you don't get to rest while the partner does the drill on you.
Yeah, you have to keep going.
But other than that, I think everybody tries really hard to keep up. And
I think everyone does. Yeah. I mean, don't take a water break. I'll tell you that much. It's unless it's told to go take a water break. Everyone don't take a water break.
But I think it's a fantastic team building exercise too. So when somebody tests, the whole team gets together and it's like, misery loves company, and it's just cool. It's fun as hell. I think everybody should go through it.
I don't think it's miserable.
Well,
maybe it feels like that. I don't know. I remember Rick's face. He was not having it.
I think it's. I don't know. You tell me when you're done.
Yeah, we doing a show that day?
Maybe we should do it that weekend. We could talk about it. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be fun.
Kroyler will be here.
Ooh, we could have him on. We could do a show with Kroyler. Yeah.
I'll be napping. I'll be napping over here. Ugh.
You'd be recovering from the knee and belly.
God, dude, if he does that to me,
he will.
I will vomit.
Good. Oh, dude, challenge accepted. I'm
gonna vomit at him.
I don't think he cares. Worth it.
I don't know if I'm pretty sure he wouldn't agree with that.
I'm sure he can just turn your face wherever he wanted it to go. I'm sure he's good enough to do that.
No, I'm sure.
There's only one way to find out. And
Not if I surprise him.
I need to see this.
Not if I'm smiling like, ha, puke.
If he gets you to puke a bunch before the knee and belly, then when you're all emptied out. Then
that's a problem. I probably will throw up during the...
Oh, God, I hope so.
Thanks.
Jen, please videotape this. Or Mel.
Well, no.
Somebody.
They're going to be involved.
They can set up a tripod, right?
We don't need that much. There's going to be you think a lot of people are showing up for this one?
Everybody.
I don't think so.
Everybody.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. It's a thing.
Nah. No. Everyone just stay home.
Yeah. Wait, anything else you want to talk about?
I don't think so. I think I'm pretty good. Don't get me wrong, Chad. I'm ready to do my blue chest. It's going to hurt.
He's more than ready.
I wouldn't say that.
More than ready.
Nope, still working. Still working on it. Thank you to my brothers in arms, Jesse, Ben, really been Eric, who's testing with me. Been a lot of help. Larry's been showing up. That is awesome.
He is awesome.
So great. So excited. I know what I want to talk about. Our sponsors.
Tap tape. Get your tap tape.
What the fuck? It's either that or Cracker Jacks. I'm not sure.
So if you don't want to get fucked up fingers.
Oh, good story.
Oh, you got a story?
Yes, I do. Did he text you?
About getting dropped on his face?
Yeah, and getting knocked the fuck out. Did he text you from the hospital?
Yeah, I felt so bad for him. I'm like, dude, that's why I don't let people...
Have you been knocked out before?
Not like that.
Oh, shit, it's fun.
No.
Oh, yeah, it's great. You get like really cool light show when you get knocked the fuck out. It's really cool.
Nope.
So he asked me, he goes, "You ever been knocked out?" Yes. He goes, "I just got knocked the fuck out."
Oh.
And he asked me what I saw, and I told him. He told me couldn't remember his job. Shit was funny. Because when you get knocked the fuck out like that, literally you forget a good portion of what you are. It's so weird. And it's frustrating as fuck because you're like, where do you work?
That's a great question.
Fuck.
I'm going to have to get back to you on that.
Literally, you don't know.
Really?
It's the weirdest thing. You go to get a memory and it's just not there.
Ugh.
And it was like, it was there an hour ago.
Oh, that's
awful.
awful.
And it's not there. So he was struggling. Felt so bad for him because he's like, I go, he goes, I can't even remember my fucking job title. Like,
boss.
And then he goes, wait, is it this? I had no fucking clue, but I'm like, yep.
Yeah. Sounds legit.
It wasn't, because like 15 minutes later he remembered. He goes, oh, I was wrong. I'm like, haha, but yeah, it made you feel good, right?
It's all coming back.
But I told him, I'm like, dude, just give it like an hour or two. You'll start to remember random shit. And then by Monday, I think it was like Friday or Thursday or Friday, I'm like, dude, by Monday, you'll be fine. You'll feel like shit in between there, though. Yeah, your brain got rocked.
He had what, other fighters?
Yeah, he had MMA fighters coming in to train, and they fucking threw him, literally. And he ended up, I think he landed on his face. Hey, Mike, get them hands out. Don't. You falling down, catch those hands. Maybe don't
try with MMA fighters that you don't know.
No, see, we know Jamal, and if Jamal was going full steam, I guarantee I would have got knocked the fuck out.
Jamal knows that we're old and shitty, so
yes.
He goes really easy on
and he works on the shit that he needs to, but not like MMA style speed.
Right, yeah.
So, Tap Tape got knocked the fuck out, being a badass. And I heard his fingers held up really well, though.
Yeah, nothing happened to his fingers.
So, knocked out, no tape. Hands taped, perfect. No,
there you go. Should have
no
tape
injuries
on
to
his
the
face.
fingers. Yeah, tape your head, bro.
Yeah. It'll keep you from getting whiplash at least.
But
tape it right to the back of your car seat just in case you get in an accident.
But he did text me, I think, on Saturday saying, hey, I remember who I am now.
Nice.
And he goes, but I still feel like shit. And I said, yeah, you'll feel like shit for a day or two because your brain went jostling around. But other than that, you're good. But yeah, good story because it was about our sponsor, and he's better.
Good.
And he knows where he works.
Perfect.
And I think he still likes Tap Tape.
Good. Well, once you get Tap Tape, and you will, and you love it, which you also will.
Guaranteed.
Review
from
it.
the Grappling Dads, not him.
Yeah. Guaranteed.
And we give 0 money back. We'll just go, whoops, guess I was wrong.
Yeah. Make sure you leave a review. That stuff really helps.
It helps differentiate between good tape and bad tape.
Yep.
For people that don't know.
Exactly. We've tried other tape, and it just leaves sticky residue, or it doesn't have any stretch to it.
Doesn't stay on. That's my biggest thing. Is just comes off, or it seems to get tighter. I don't know how that works. I put it on one way, now it's cutting off my circulation. This it doesn't do that. Neither one, Fission or the Death Grip. Neither one.
Sweetness.
So check it out on Amazon. You can get through it through the Grappling Dads Stuff We Like page. Yeah, I think that's it.
Cool.
Top
hat.
Top hat.
That's not it.
I don't think that's it. Top Al. Al has something to do with it, right? No. Shit. Oh, it's Top Mount.
There you go.
It's that flag right there. We need video. We can just point at it.
Yeah.
Be like that.
We keep on talking about this video thing. One day.
Well, our videographer fucking left the country.
She's in New Delhi?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. It doesn't
during
help us at
like
all.
smog warnings and shit.
Oh, God.
Ugh.
She went from Dubai, like the richest city in the world, to the poorest.
It's not the poorest.
It might as well be. I seen the picture she was taking. It looks cool and cultured, but I'm like,
yeah, for like an hour.
Oh, I would not want to go there.
Yeah, like that video when the camel all dressed up walked past her. I was like, that's pretty cool. But then like everything behind the camel, I'm like, ooh, that's not.
Don't want that in my life.
So.
But yeah, get on topmountapparel.com.
Check them out on Instagram.
Dude, they got a cool Instagram page. They got really cool shirts. They're funny.
Yep. Tacos and Jiu Jitsu.
That's my new shit.
That's a great shirt. If you're a vegan, there's a great No Meat Athlete t-shirt. There's a lot of great ones. And sooner or later, he's supposed to have a design for us.
Right. And, dude, good people.
He's awesome.
Go listen to the episode we did with Al from Top Mount Apparel.
Please do.
Yeah, he's a great interview. Cool cat. Really cares about the community. So show support.
Yeah, and use our discount code GD10.
It's not Journey Path 10.
He wanted to
asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend that really likes those dumbass words. No, it's not.
GD10.
Get 10% off.
There you go.
Yeah, pretty awesome. And the stuff's great. You're supporting a great person and a great overall group. They're the distributor for, what's that other place? It's Proud BJJ Pen.
What's wrong with you? Proud BJJ white belt. Also, check them out on Instagram.
Yeah, they have they have a great purpose.
They do good work. They took adopt a white belt to a whole new level.
Yep, and they don't do it for money. They just do it for the community and making everybody stick around a little bit longer. I've never been featured on there.
Nor will you.
Nor will I. I don't tell people when I get promoted. Nope, I'm embarrassed for Chad.
You're right. Yeah.
Chad had to give me a promotion. Does that sound fun?
I don't feel good about this.
So, speaking of Chad, Black Line Jiu Jitsu. It's where we're at.
Come train with us.
Come train. It's fun.
It is fun. If you got a kid, sign your kid up, dude. The kids class is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's great. Got some great instructors. It's a lot of great people there. A lot of great classes. There's going to be some kids classes in the morning coming up for the summer if anybody's in the area and you need to get your kids out of the house and away from your face during the day. We'll check on times on that because I'm not totally sure, but I know he's bringing them in. It's going to be it'll be Mondays and Wednesdays.
Late morning, right?
Yes, like 10ish. I think it was. I think 10ish is probably not a good time for a business. Probably need a definitive time, but I'm going to say 10ish because I don't know. And
when we know, you'll know.
Yeah, but check out the website. Times will be, I'm guessing, on there. If not, just stop by the gym. Love to see you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still standing. First person that shows up for a drop in gets a free shirt sent to you because I don't carry them with me. Good deal. And
you can concuss Kip. He likes that shit.
I do. Not really.
He likes being thrown on his face.
That's Mike from Tap Tape. Obviously.
Duh.
Dumbass.
Duh.
But check it out. It's a great coaches. Chad does an amazing job with the culture and the coaching. And, yeah, just come check it out. You won't be sorry.
Also.
Oh, God. Do we have to talk about him?
Well, I mean, we just read a diatribe.
Isn't that enough advertising for him, though?
No way, bro. No way. You know what you need? You need private lessons from Kroyler.
Yeah, you did really just rave about that shit, didn't you?
Dude, it was a good time. And we're going to have a podcast all about the benefits.
It's like the third time you talked about this shit.
I'm
excited about that topic.
I am. I'm very excited about that topic. Well, I learned so much. And not only about just from the lesson, but about getting the most out of private lessons. So I'm excited to share. Yeah,
he could have shared that with you before your lesson, though.
That would have been helpful.
It would have been a stand-up thing to do so you didn't waste your time like you did.
I didn't ask.
Yeah, he should have known. Isn't he Gracie? They know all.
Nice. I'm going to come with the video crew next time. That was right fucked up.
Yep. I don't think he would have let you in the door, but whatever.
I look back over my notes. I'm like, ooh, I could have took better notes.
See, that's the problem is I'm not taking notes. So I probably shouldn't pay for a private lesson. Kroyler, correct me.
Oh, he will. With knee and belly.
Over and over.
Yeah.
Kip, if you would have had a private, this wouldn't have worked as well.
But, yeah,
fuck.
Check him out for private lessons. Check him out for seminars. Go drop into a school. Kroyler Gracie. Just look him up. Google him. Check him out.
He's awesome. I don't think anything that's written about him really gives him, I hate saying this, the true, full, I don't know, how would you say that? It doesn't give enough credit. They really don't. It's
the accolades that he deserves for the shit that he does.
Yeah, because, man, his heart is in this, and he is there for every aspect of the world for his students. Yep. It's amazing in the sport.
Right. He is a teacher's teacher. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like there's people that can teach, right, and they're teachers, and then there's people that are at top level, like just.
And he does it at 13 years old. It's amazing. It's like a baby.
Oh, funny story. So I was texting him and said, "Hey, I learned a sweep from you." And I think I mentioned this on the podcast, but I was texting Kroyler. I said I grabbed the hand, I reached under the leg to grab the pant leg.
I think you already told this story.
Yeah, I did. I just said that.
Oh, you were telling him about that.
Yeah, I was telling him about the story where I grabbed a homeboy's dick instead.
You could have called it like a joystick or something.
Yeah. So anyway, I grabbed a penis. And Kroyler writes back. He's like, "I've literally never done that in all my years of training. I have never once done that."
You failed to a whole new level.
And, well, my point is, I'm like, look, bro. I'm like, look. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with that statement. It doesn't mean shit because you can't remember back to a time when you were ever as bad as I am currently. Like,
you probably can't.
I guarantee you, at 5 years old, you were better at jiu-jitsu than I am today.
It's probably accurate.
I promise you that's a fact. So I didn't feel that bad after he said that. Still funny. Still funny.
I've never done that.
He was like, "I've literally never done that." I'm like, well, I've probably done it more than once. So this isn't the first hog I've grabbed in jiu-jitsu, if I'm honest.
Why is that your go-to move? It's really weird. It's like the dick sweep. Yeah. Why are you doing the dick sweep?
Yeah. It's like, why do you keep on grabbing my dick, Paul? I'm like, why do you think I come to class, bro?
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Oh, wait, yes, there is. People do not appreciate
Meanwhile,
that.
Chad's listening, like going, "I'm never getting another motherfucker to sign up again."
Oh my God, that dude's he's going to take my blue belt and burn it. He's going to make me, but after the test, he's going to be like, "That was great. You did a wonderful job. Way to know the curriculum. I'm burning this now."
He's going to dip it in kerosene and light it in front of the class.
And bye.
Now get out. Get out.
I am no longer a sponsor of anything you guys represent and your dick sweeps.
Yeah. Yeah, you're no longer welcome here.
Oh, we are horrible human beings. We should stop talking.
We could do that.
All right, everybody.
See ya.
Yep.